So, just another one of my random little videos. I'm going to be hiking the Camino, and when you hike on the Camino, you carry what's called the credencial, which is basically like a passport book, and you collect stamps as you go along the pilgrimage route, whatever route you're taking, whether it be from France or Portugal or Spain or Vienna. You would have a credencial, and you would get stamps at hostels and waymarks, churches, things like that, to show that you are actively moving along the pilgrimage route. And the reason why they have that over there is there are facilities that have free food and free lodging, specifically for pilgrims, people who are actively doing the pilgrimage. So the credential on the Camino is very important. You also have to have at least, I think, 2 stamps in the book per day in order to get a certificate, what's actually called the Compostela, which is a certificate showing that you've completed the pilgrimage. And you have to get that Compostela, you have to have completed at least 100 miles on foot or horse or bike, the last 100 miles into Santiago on any of the routes. Obviously, people go much further than that. So, in the spirit of that, somebody, I don't know exactly who did this originally, but somebody, it's actually in the back here, some group, it just says here, it says here, the atpassport.com. This is who did this. I don't know exactly who's behind it, but I haven't really looked into it too much. But you can, I guess, get certain stamps. You can get stamps made if you're a trail angel, or you have a hostel, or you have a restaurant, or an outfit or something. You can get a stamp, and then people come to your place and get stamps in this book. Now, at this stage, this doesn't have any bearing on completion certificates for the AT. I personally would love to have something like this. You have to submit this with your request for your completion certificate, your patch that you get at the end of doing the AT. But at this stage, this is basically just a way to remember where you were, and I don't know. I actually did it. I thoroughly went through, and I got places stamped as I went through the whole thing. I met numerous people who bought this and threw it away. I met other people who just never used it. But anyway, I'll just show you. So you just write your trail name and your info here. So it has your info on it. It doesn't weigh very much, but you can see here, there's Appalachian Trail Lodge, Millinocket, Baxter State Park, Katahdin. And that's an upside down stamp because it was done by, what the hell was it? I can't even remember that guy's name. Not old man, but the guy the kid who was working there, Alex, was a goofball. He just put it upside down. He said, "Oh, that's really, I did that on purpose," but I don't think he did. He was being a goof. There's Shaw's Lodging in Monson. This was some Trail Angel. I think she was putting stuff in the hiker box at Shaw's. I'm not going to go through what each one it is, but some of them are kind of unusual and cool. If you do get this, it's kind of cool. You can the AT huts in the White Mountains actually have stamps like this that you can get put in the book. So you see there's Galehead, Lonesome Lake, Zealand Falls upside down. I mean, some of these places, I think I stayed there. Yeah, I did. You click Trail Angels. It's kind of cool. This is kind of cool. And this is the Doyle. I mean, you can see that also, because this program is new, there are big gaps here. I'm in Vermont. Then the next one is Woodstock. The next one is Cheshire, Mass. Then that one is Church in the Mountain Hostel in PA, Palmerton. This is the Doyle, which is kind of cool. It's actually a photo of the Doyle. The AT Museum. Just go through these really quick. That was the AT Conservancy. I don't even have a date. Well, it must have been October 8th. Man, it took me a long time to do this. That's actually and you can see here, as should be noted that it is Maine to Georgia. That doesn't say Georgia to Maine. That says Maine to Georgia. So people have to get that squared away. Some cool ones, some cool stamps. A lot of them are just generic sort of. Nantahala. This one. I was at Main Garden in Waynesboro. That huge buffet, that luxurious and glorious buffet. And then let's see. I mean, you can see I don't have a lot of stamps here. I go from Waynesboro, Virginia, Gracie Creek, Irwin, North Carolina. Then this is, I think, Mountain Crossings, Waliasi. This is the guy giving me a right back. Then this was Amicalola, I think. Is it? Amicalola Falls, yep. Dawsonville, Georgia. So, I didn't even fill it up. I mean, it's just like, it is what it is. So, I hope it wasn't a complete waste of 5 minutes of your time, but now you know what the AT passport looks like, what it is, and why it exists. And, I'll keep this, it'll go into the archives with lots of other stuff that will probably never be looked at. But it's kind of cool. I can show it to people and say, hey, I went here and here. Whatever. So, another video out, done.